Imagine being in a country where a new leader, new government officials were selected. You and the other citizens have no control over who they are or what they do. If you speak out against the government, it would mean a death sentence. In many nations, this isn't imaginary, this is reality. Our right to vote is perhaps in some ways the most important right we have as American citizens. It allows us as a nation to choose our leaders based on morals, beliefs, and the perception of that person and their reputation. It allows us to remove individuals from office who negatively affect our nation's economy and moral values, rights, and most importantly, its citizens. It gives us the ability to change and make laws we disagree with and create new ones that can improve the economy and quality of life for millions around the world. The decisions we make as individuals can and will affect the entire world in so many ways. We have a responsibility to ourselves and to the rest of the world, being the most powerful nation in the world. A place where everyone's vote counts, each vote leads one step closer to making a change. Voting is essential to our laws, freedom, and the future of our nation. Could you imagine our nation not having these rights, not seeing a future leader trying to convince you that they're the best person for that position and that they will lead us to greater things? Could you imagine seeing just some random person you know nothing about who might be out for themselves to cause corruption and chaos in the government and destruction to the government? You and the rest of the country would not have control of removing them from office. Voting is your ability to voice your opinion and make a difference in the world and what it looks like. If you don't have that, if you don't do that, then we won't have the ability to make changes that millions of us want and need. It only takes 10 minutes of your life to make a change and potentially save millions of lives around the world. In conclusion, we have a duty to ourselves and to the rest of the world to take 10 minutes out of our lives to vote. Because voting is key to our freedom and success of our democracy. Without voting, we wouldn't have the ability to do most things that we do in the nation. We wouldn't have the ability to improve our country, the rest of the world, and in favor of ourselves and other people. We might not have freedom of the press, freedom of religion, or for those of us who like to hunt, the right to bear arms. That's it.